Today, the king of pranks, Vitaly, is fighting for his freedom inside a foreign detention center, physically deteriorating and abandoned by both governments tied to his citizenship. Facing the potential of decades behind bars, the question remains, how did one of YouTube's most popular pranksters end up here? To understand that, we have to go back to the very beginning. Vitaly launched his YouTube channel on August 8, 2011, quickly gaining attention for extreme prank videos like the Russian hitman prank. However, his first true breakthrough came less than a year later. On June 3, 2012, he uploaded a video titled Miami Zombie Attack Prank. The timing was no coincidence. Just days earlier, Miami had been gripped by fear following a real-life incident in which a man was fatally shot by police after violently attacking another individual and biting part of his face. The media quickly labelled the attacker the Miami Zombie, and panic spread throughout the city. With the public already on edge, Vitaly disguised himself as a zombie and took to the streets, roaming neighbourhoods and terrifying unsuspecting civilians. The video quickly went viral, pulling in millions of views almost immediately. To this day, it has amassed over 33 million views. Once he realised the formula worked, Vitaly leaned into it even harder. He staged fake bomb hoaxes. He even launched an entire series designed to provoke strangers until encounters spiralled out of control. With every upload, the line was pushed further, accelerating his growth and pulling in even more views. By 2019, he had surpassed 10 million subscribers, cementing himself as one of the most recognisable creators on YouTube. Unlike most creators, Vitaly didn't treat run-ins with the law as warning signs. He treated them as trophies. He was arrested for storming the field during the FIFA World Cup final. Climbing the Hollywood sign.
Right now we have a guy named Vitaly up here on the D of Hollywood sign up on Mount Lee. He's got a sign up saying I'm back. He's apparently has a YouTube channel.
And streaking during NBA games. But despite his numerous arrests, every single time he did something reckless, he somehow walked away without facing any real consequences. As his pranks grew more extreme and he continued to face little to no real consequences, viewers became increasingly suspicious. Eventually, Vitaly admitted what many already believed. Most of his videos were staged.
Everybody knows that we faked pranks back in the day. Yes, I faked some of my videos, but I'd rather fake pranks than fake my religion and my friendships.
And shortly thereafter, the two ended up on Drama Alert, arguing in the process, 110% confirming that at least some of the pranks had been faked.
I already told you guys that I faked some of my pranks.
In 2017, during the YouTube adpocalypse, his ad revenue was slashed by almost half, and his views slowed due to saturation in the prank genre. Without YouTube money, he launched an OF, but the gamble failed. Determined to regain his influence, he pivoted back to content creation, this time experimenting with even more extreme stunts. In 2020, he was arrested again, this time in Egypt after climbing the pyramids of Giza. But once again, he walked away freely after serving just 5 days in prison. Just 3 months later, in April 2020, police received a chilling emergency call from a neighbour reporting a violent assault. When officers arrived, they found Vitaly under the influence of drugs, having brutally and unprovokedly attacked a jogger in public.
Boy, can stay back there. Put your hand on the car, man. No, put your hand on the car.
Just lean on the car, please.
Lean on the car right there.
Hey, right here.
Can you do us a favor?
Listen,
can you do us a favor and wait for us over there, please? Can you do us that favor?
Put your hands behind the back. I'm gonna tell you again. Put your hands behind the back. I'm gonna tell you again.
I got to save the life.
Put your hands behind the back.
This time, it wasn't a stunt. Vitaly was charged with aggravated assault. The victim sued him, and the court ultimately ordered him to pay over $150,000 in damages. For nearly 2 years, Vitaly vanished from YouTube entirely. He returned in 2022 with an apology video.
I'm gonna be real with you. I simply stopped uploading videos because I got burnt out. Before I had fun, and then it became a business and a job. And I was hanging around wrong people. The fame got to my head. I started abusing drugs and alcohol.
So let me start with this. I have bashed Vitaly on this channel many times, but I'm gonna give the respect where it's due. If a guy comes out and issues an apology, because time and time again, I'm sure you guys have seen YouTubers out there who have done public apologies that, you know, seem scripted, seem forced, they're not at all genuine, and they never own up to their actions.
Traveling the world with beautiful women, you think it's all cool, but at the end, I wasn't really happy. And because of drugs and alcohol, I got into serious legal trouble.
In early 2025, Vitaly began chasing another trend in a desperate attempt to regain relevance: travel IRL streaming. Ironically, it would become his biggest downfall. He traveled to the Philippines to stream live. At first, the content appeared harmless. He handed out supplies, filmed charity moments.
This one. This one.
But it didn't last. Within hours, the streams turned hostile. Vitaly began harassing random people on the streets. Stealing a hat from a police officer.
For you. Can I give you a kiss? No, I have a question for you.
I'm the new general in town, mother.
And threatening to rob an old woman.
Madam, I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away. I wanna give you money. No? Okay. No. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal fuck.
That was the moment his luck finally ran out. On April 2nd, 2025, Philippine authorities arrested Vitaly. The government made it clear they intended to make an example out of him. The commissioner of the Bureau of Immigration released a firm statement. This is not just a matter of administrative procedure. It is about protecting the integrity of our immigration laws. Foreign nationals who abuse our hospitality and violate our laws must face the consequences. The Bureau is resolute. We will not allow our deportation process to be undermined by publicity tactics or legal maneuvering. No special treatment will be given. Days later, Vitaly appeared in court on national television in handcuffs as officials announced he would be charged with 3 counts of unjust vexation, a crime under Philippine law defined as any act that unjustifiably annoys, irritates, torments, or disturbs another person, even without physical harm. Philippine officials also revealed that both the Russian and United States governments declined to intervene, leaving Vitaly completely alone to face the consequences. He was placed in a detention facility notorious for overcrowding, filth, and brutal living conditions. And although Vitaly posted bail, he was immediately redetained and transferred into immigration custody. With recent court images showed drastic weight loss. From behind bars, Vitaly's legal team pleaded with the Philippine government to drop the charges against him, citing mental health reasons. YouTuber Legal Mindset explained that despite rumors of immediate deportation, Vitaly would only be deported after serving any sentence handed down.
Vitaly being quote-unquote deported, but when I look at those videos, what they were really talking about was not that Vitaly was going to be deported now, but that at the end of his criminal sentence, at some point in the future, once he serves his time or gets whatever sentence the judge gives him, which may not come for another year or 2 years or however long, so once that sentence is given to him, then after he serves the time in prison or however else, and gets out, yes, then he will have to go somewhere. The Philippines will have to send him somewhere or allow him to send himself somewhere, perhaps to a third country. And that is eventually going to happen, but that might be 1 or 2 or 3 years down the road.
Now facing the possibility of more than 20 years in prison and rejected by both his home country and the United States. It's clear that Vitaly didn't lose everything overnight. He lost it one stunt at a time. And when the cameras finally stopped protecting him, the consequences he'd spent years outrunning finally caught up.